Sabrina, Saturday nights at 6 on UPN 53.
Nope. There'll never be another novel by Mike Dolan.
No one's ever going to love me.
My so-called follow-up.
I'm going to die miserable and alone.
Here you go, guys.
I'm a sensitive guy. I don't have any disfiguring scars.
Hey, Mike, when's the next book coming out?
Forget about love. I'd just like to have sex one more time before I die.
Oh, never, because I suck.
I don't even have time for a woman.
Why haven't you written another book, Mike? That's an interesting question, Glenn. I'm glad you asked it. Because I'm a news reporter, and I like it, damn it.
Too busy solving murders and crimes.
Did you say something?
I'm pitiful. And horny.
Rudy, man. There are beautiful women everywhere. All you have to do is go out and get one.
I don't know what to say to a woman. Oh, I say, hi, I'm Rudy. I know we live in a huge, lonely world. Maybe it'd feel a little bit smaller if I told you that you're incredibly beautiful. I want to jump you.
I have to pee. When I get back, we're going to figure out how to make pitiful look attractive.
Thanks, that helps. It really helps.
Hi, my name's Rosalind. You know, we live in a huge, lonely world, and maybe it'd feel a little bit smaller if I told you that you are incredibly handsome. I'd like to jump you.
Just 1 second.
Glory Days is brought to you in part by 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Hey, Garrett's up here to tell you it's all about making the right move. Time out. This is easier. We're making a collect call dial to the center with 1-800-CALLATT. It's free for you and cheap for them. Oh!
Keep practicing, Carrot Cake.
Your butt's hanging out.
Save big bucks on every call. Just dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
Hey, you ruined the commercial.
Maximum impact. No clumps. Almay One Coat Mascara. Almay, the pure source for beautiful.
Here they come, plaque's worst nightmare. The crissing and crossing and crissing bristles of the Oral-B Cross Action Brush. Lifting and sweeping away more plaque, even more plaque than the leading toothbrush and battery brush. Oral-B Cross Action.
Soulmates, buddies, best friends, your better half. No matter what you call them, you just aren't you without them. Like coffee's not coffee without Coffee Mate. They belong together. The way they curl up in a mug and create that smooth flavor, that velvety texture, a certain something that's so much more than just a cup of coffee. Coffee made from Nestle. Coffee is perfect made.
Genuine.
Optimistic. Ambitious.
Genuine.
Ambitious.
How do you feel today? The strength you expect from Secret in 3 very expressive scents. Genuine, ambition, and optimism. Designed to match your style, your individuality, your intensity. And just like you, nothing is stronger. Secret Platinum Protection. Strong enough for a man,
I feel strong.
Strong. Strong.
but made for a woman.
Didn't the guy at the tackle shop say that fish were supposed to like leeches? So I'm not getting anything. Not one bite. Hello, Zane. Notice how my sentences end in question marks? It's usually because you're supposed to respond. You know, it's a dialogue between two people. What are you doing?
Sorry. Just thought it was time something should happen between us. Look, Sam, what if tomorrow I'm walking down the street and bam, I get hit by a bus? I don't want to die without knowing. Without at least trying. We talk about it all the time.
Okay, shut up. We don't talk about it all the time. You talk about it, so just stop. Just stop, okay? If you ever kiss me or even touch me without my express consent ever again, you won't live to be hit by a bus. Got it? Good. Hey, cute boy. You. Come over here. Try that maneuver on one of them, see how far you get. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jade.
It's nice to meet you.
This is Rosalind and Charla.
Hi.
We were just discussing you.
Really?
Yeah, your boyish charm, obvious sweet nature. Painstaking virgin flair.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Hey, don't be embarrassed. That's exactly what I like in a man. Fresh virgin blood. We're staying at the old McSweeney place for a couple of days. Hoping to have a little fun.
Fun?
Oh my God, Zane, it's really big. It's like Moby Dickish. Come on, come here. See you later. Quickly! Come on.
What?
There's no such thing as vampires, Rudy.
No, I'm telling you guys, I saw fangs. Okay? Sharp, the vampire fangs.
How many drinks did you have?
Well, she obviously didn't bite you. If she had, you'd be one of the undead right now.
Obviously, your desire for this woman collided with some subconscious fear. The vampire represents sex and death.
My head is throbbing to the rhythm of your voice.
So, Mike, remember calling at 2 a.m. to tell me you were quitting your tedious, life-sapping job at the Gazette in favor of becoming a professional dart player?
Yeah. No.
This is a classic existential crisis. You're both confronting your own mortality and at the same time realizing that some parts of your life don't equal up to anything truly meaningful.
You're sexy when you talk, Sark.
You know we're hungover. If you just got a point to make, then make it.
Okay, what you both need to do is take a contrary action. Doing something completely unexpected will help you get to the truth of who you really are. Meaningless existence, shed, crisis, solve.
When was the last time you took a contrary action?
As a matter of fact, I'm about to push the boundaries of my own identity as a forensic workaholic by taking a painting class. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, from corpse to canvas.
Hey, the teacher's brilliant. These are all his. I'm glad you're finally coming.
Thanks. You know, I'm really glad you talked me into this. The only naked men I ever get to see are in various stages of decay.
At least you have naked men in your life. There's the teacher. I want to introduce you to him.
Okay.
Leo, come here. Leo, this is Ellie Sparks.
Will you pose for me?
We just met.
Oh, when I know, I know. I must paint you.
You should see the painting you did of last week's model. It was brilliant. It was just brilliant.
You're very sweet, and I'm very flattered, if not a bit flustered and flattered. But I'm sorry, I just. Oh, that's Rudy. I gotta go. I'm sorry, Hazel. I'll call you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, tell me you'll consider it. We can start tomorrow.
I really have to go. But I'll see you again.
What are you doing?
It's luminol. If there's any blood residue on the clothing, it should fluoresce in the dark. Nothing. Huh. Interesting.
People, I need you to step back, please. Ladies, I need you to step back.
All right, well, what can you tell me, Ellie?
There are ligature marks around the wrists. The hands haven't swelled. There's no sign of vegetation on the body. I'd say she was down there less than 24 hours.
What about the cause of death?
Let me take a more thorough look. I'd rather not say anything till I can get her back to the lab.
Okay.
I'll call you.
All right. Oh, look at this. Looks like some sort of sea life ate through that rope.
Somebody didn't want this body to be found.
She's still got her wedding ring on. Pretty much rules out a robbery gone bad. To J, love forever, G. Hey, Tim? You check every jewelry store in town, see if you can track down about that ring.
If I were you, I'd question your fanged friend and her cohorts. Isn't hanging around a crime scene like textbook suspicious behavior?
Gee, Mike. Thanks for the tip. What are you doing? God, would you follow me?
No, I asked Sam and Zane. They told me where I could find your girlfriend.
Would you stop? Trying to see if anything suspicious is going on here.
You know, provided she's not a murderer, I think you should go for it.
Hey, come on, I'm working here.
So am I.
Besides, she has fangs. But, you know, fangs aside, would you?
Rudy, even if it were only one night, being with a beautiful, if slightly frightening woman would probably be the best thing that ever happened to you, buddy.
Looking for me?
So you're in town working on a project, huh? What kind of project?
I can't tell you all my secrets, Sheriff. I'd lose my aura of mystery. But I assure you, we're absolutely harmless. Trust me.
All right. Let's go.
Wait. I was gonna ask.
Ask him what?
You know, the bar, the fangs, whether or not they're vampires.
No, I was drunk, Mike. Now I got their names, I got the list of their recent whereabouts. That's all the information I need. Come on.
Tell me, what do you have to do to become a vampire? Anyone?
It's not something you just decide after reading the entire works of Anne Rice.
We were awakened.
Do you consider yourselves part of some vampire subset of goth culture?
We're not big on labels.
So basically you believe what? That it's only when we face our own mortality that we're most alive?
Yes, if you want to boil our entire philosophy down to a greeting card.
You know, metaphysically speaking, we consider ourselves to be immortal. One of the benefits being incredible stamina.
Okay, Mike, let's go.
Vampires in glory? Tell me that's not an editorial waiting to happen.
Those are just a bunch of lost girls with a pathological need for attention. Freaks? Yes. Vampires, no. This is Sheriff, go ahead.
It's Ellie.
Hey, Ellie, what do you got?
I have a cause of death, Rudy, but it's disturbing. She was exsanguinated.
Exsanguinated?
does that mean?
Her body was drained of blood.
Reba, Saturday nights at 7 on UPN 53.
The 21st century, the vampire Lestat knows no fear.
We are the powerful.
Except one. Akasha, the mother of all vampires.
Join me or die.
She takes pleasure in only one thing.
Aaliyah, Stuart Townsend.
Destroying life.
Anne Rice's Queen of the Damned.
Come out, wherever you are.
Rated R. Starts February 22nd.
Hello?
Collect call.
Did you use 1-800-COLLECT?
1-800-COLLECT presents Ava Save-A-Lot, starring in the most horrifying movie ever. I know you're not calling me with 1-800-COLLECT.
What kind of twisted mind wouldn't want me to save a buck or two? It's so easy. What a nightmare.
1-800-COLLECT. Save a buck or two.
Our newest, yes, well, it defies description, really. We call it Matrix. And as you can see, it has mobile office capability, deceptively large cargo capacity with a tough rear deck, and of course, impeccable handling.
Did I fail to mention the powerful stereo system?
Mobile command unit, space-age bachelor pad. The new Toyota Matrix, it's something else.
A Valentine heart under fire.
Your destiny was to be with Christopher. It should have been you.
An all-new Gilmore Girls.
Today at 5 on UPN 53.
Okay, there's a 25-gauge needle mark in her arm. She must have been alive for over an hour while her life literally was drained out of her.
Headline: Vampire vixens descend on glory.
No. Last I heard, now vampires leave bite marks.
This is the 21st century, Rudy. Human living vampires are as technologically advanced as anyone else. And if they're wearing prosthetic fangs, they need needles to get the blood.
All right, Ellie, what about time of death?
Time of death between 9 and 10 p.m. As for physical evidence, there's none. Killer was careful. Anything that was on the body, the water washed it off.
You know, aside from the rope burns and the needle mark, she's in perfect condition. It's eerie.
The sheriff. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Killing was dispassionate, almost clinical.
Like it could have been a ritual.
Okay. All right. Bye. Jeweler did identify the wedding band. Belongs to Jacinda Embry. She lived on Stratford Road with her husband. Okay, so when did you realize your wife was missing?
I didn't. I was at the hospital all night, and when I got home, Jacinda wasn't there, but I just saw that she had gone to work.
You didn't talk to her after 5 p.m. yesterday?
I was handling emergencies all night.
Do you know anyone who would want to kill your wife?
Everybody loved Jacinda.
Were you and your wife having any problems?
No, we were very happy. You're not suggesting that I did this?
Well, Dr. Embry, I'm sorry, but there are certain questions I have to ask. You're a doctor, and your wife's body was drained of blood. It's something you'd have the expertise to pull off.
Sheriff, I loved my wife.
Well, then you'll be willing to cooperate. What I'll need from you is a list of names that could verify your whereabouts last night.
Fine.
Tim, Embry's documenting his whereabouts last night. When he's done, I need you to verify every second, okay?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, now what about the girls? Anything on their alibi?
Oh, yeah, they got a great one. You. And the bartender and a bunch of other patrons. Apparently, the girls were there all night. Caused quite a stir.
Did you run their names?
Yeah, there's nothing on them in the system.
Sam, we should really talk about that kiss.
I don't think we should.
But I want to tell you.
Just stop.
Sam.
Hey.
Hi. So, tell me something. Is it true? I mean, are you girls really vampires? It's all over town.
If I say yes, are you gonna attack me with a wooden stake?
I don't know. Are you gonna bite me?
Not unless you want me to.
Hey.
Hey. Does that girl seem suspicious to you?
Every girl Zane wants to sleep with seems suspicious to me. Except Sam, of course.
So what are you doing later?
Do me a favor, Hazel. For the sake of journalism. I need a little help.
Come to the cabin tonight. After sunset.
Mom!
Oh, sorry. Oh, gee, let me. Oh, sorry. That was so totally my mistake. Okay,
Thank
don't
you.
worry. It's not holy water. So sorry. Here, okay, here. Did you get what you need from Sunshine?
Maybe. It depends on what I find out about Jade Lafayette, a.k.a. Ann Palmer.
Yeah?
I'm not entirely convinced that her and her friends didn't have something to do with the murder of Jacinda Embry.
Jacinda?
Did you know her?
She was in my art class. I think she was having a thing with the teacher.
Wait, she was married.
Like, that's never happened before.
I'm really sorry.
She's a freak. You should stay away from her.
You know, Sam, I don't need your express consent to hang out with Jade.
Tim, I just spoke with one of Jacinda Embry's friends, and she mentioned something about this painter.
Rudy, there's a woman in your office waiting for you. Very hot woman.
Yeah, it's all in here. Just see if you can track down the painter, okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
We didn't really get a chance to talk at the bar.
It's because you hissed at me with your fangs.
And then when you came over yesterday, you were all business.
Well, ma'am, I'm the sheriff of this town.
We can still go out for dinner. And then maybe go back to your place and have, for lack of a better cliche, a nightcap. Here's my cell.
You think you're a vampire?
You're not afraid of me because I'm a vampire, Rudy. You're afraid of me because deep down, you want me. Stop fighting yourself.
I think you should go for it.
Murdered? Who murdered her?
We don't know yet. I understand you and Jacinda were very close.
Falling in love with the women I paint is one of the few occupational hazards of being an artist. It makes sense, of course. I'm drawn to my subjects not only for their beauty, their intelligence, but for some element of their essence that makes them stand out from all others.
You had an affair.
Look, I didn't know she was married. And when I found out, it was over. For me, anyway. Jacinda was a beautiful woman, and her beauty will never fade.
Do you mind if I look around?
Not at all. I should check on my students.
Ellie?
Mike?
What are you doing here?
I see you know the subject to my next work.
Where is he? Where is that son of a bitch? Killed my wife. Somebody call the sheriff.
Yes, my friend, you are bold, but are you also daring?
New Doritos Extreme, a bigger chip with an extreme taste. Only for the bold and daring. Here we go.
I assume since all the doors are locked, this is a hostage situation. Is that correct?
It was about his son.
He's going to need a transplant or he's going to die.
Your insurance does not cover this.
Until he made it.
I want my kid's name on the donors list.
About everyone.
When people are sick, they deserve a little help.
Academy Award winner Denzel Washington.
My son's going to live.
Take the shot. John Q. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
Wet Look lipstick is here. Wet Shine lip color from Maybelline. One moisturizing stick. One weightless hydrating formula. Wet Shine lip color from Maybelline. Splash on some shine.
Maybe she's born with it. It's Maybelline. As if moving wasn't bad enough. I needed a pad, and Jane only had tampons.
Playtex odor-absorbing tampons.
Is this gonna be comfortable? She says pads feel like diapers and don't get rid of odor.
Playtex gives you comfortable protection and eliminates odor by absorbing it naturally.
How fresh. Fresh.
Only Playtex can do that.
Naturally.
Playtex odor-absorbing tampons.
So fresh. So comfortable you can't even feel them.
For colds, the pediatrician and I agree. It's Pediacare.
Pediacare works fast and safely with no unnecessary medicine your baby may not need. Pediacare drops, preferred most by pediatricians, trusted by moms.
Free Up, the better way to prepay from Verizon Wireless, gives you more reasons to get connected and stay connected. Get set up with the great Kyocera phone for only $69.99 after $30 mail-in rebate, which includes $15 worth of prepay minutes and 200 bonus weekend minutes. Hey, if you're already hooked up with Free Up, we'll throw in 200 bonus weekend minutes every time you re-up with $50 or more. So join in and free up, only at Verizon Wireless.
Lorelai Gilmore's Valentine is her ex and his new love.
What'd you think of her? She's a witch. I don't know her well enough to judge.
Now a heart under fire must face the truth.
Your destiny was to be with Christopher. It should have been you.
An all-new Gilmore Girls.
Today at 5 on UPN 53.
It's the sound of a dream come true. It's the sound of America's favorite musical. It's Meredith Willson's Tony Award-winning classic, The Music Man. Featuring Susan Stroman's dazzling choreography in the show that Newsweek calls a masterpiece. Meredith Willson's The Music Man. Nothing sounds better.
Charge by phone 431-3600, a Fifth Third Bank Broadway series presentation.
Your style, your color, your room, your decor, your time, your price, your savings, your store.
At Sofa Express, we want to be your store. And right now, we're celebrating the grand opening of our newest location at Polaris with great savings at all our stores. You'll save on our entire selection, all with no down payment, payments, or interest for 1 year. The grand opening sale at Sofa Express. You are going to love it.
Your taste, your life, your color, your style, your time, your price, your savings, your smile.
Sofa Express. Here today, home tomorrow.
Planning to sell your home or condo this year? You're probably wondering how much it's worth. You can find out free on the web at housevalues.com. So if you're planning to sell, visit housevalues.com today. That's housevalues.com.
The original Blue Star ointment stops itching fast. Minor skin irritations, ringworm, athlete's foot, scalp itch, winter itch, jock itch, psoriasis, dry cracked feet. Blue Star ointment. Ask for it.
I don't need insurance.
Avoid fines, penalties, and loss of license. You could stay out of trouble for as little as $50 a month. Call me, Mitch, at Affordable Insurance, 221-7007.
Okay, let's try the truth this time. Starting with why you attacked Leo Kaplan.
I should have killed him.
No, you're lucky you didn't, because then you'd be in more trouble.
He was sleeping with my wife.
And you lied to me about that, too, because I asked you if you and your wife were having any problems, and you said no. I spoke to Leo, and he said that they had an affair, but it was brief. And when he ended it, Jacinda got so upset that he continued to let her pose for him.
That's insane. He killed her, pure and simple.
Why would he do that?
Because she's married to me. Because she loved me.
This is your last chance. Is there anything else you're withholding about your wife?
I didn't hurt my wife.
You were naked.
I was covered by a sheet. I decided to take my own advice and do something I wouldn't ordinarily do.
So your idea of contrary action is prancing around in a sheet in front of a bunch of strangers?
You have all the charm of a rotting cadaver, a jealous rotting cadaver.
This has nothing to do with jealousy.
It has everything to do with jealousy and your own inability to take risks. You are incapable of pushing yourself beyond self-imposed limits.
You posing for a bunch of art students is hardly challenging limits. Your limits are about having real connections with real people, which is exactly why you spend all your time with the aforementioned rotting cadavers.
Transparent defensiveness. Turning yourself into a star reporter is hardly taking a risk. It is an easy and accessible escape route.
You're great at psychoanalyzing everybody else, but what about you? You want to take a true contrary action? Try getting rid of the formaldehyde around your heart.
Try writing something you really care about, Mike. You want to know what scares you more than anything else? The thought of sitting in front of a computer and typing 2 little words, Chapter 1.
And posing nude privately is the height of contrary expression?
I didn't pose nude privately for anybody. Yet. But he has asked me now that you mention it. Hi, Rudy. Bye, Rudy.
What'd I miss? Did you two finally have sex or something?
Yeah. What gave it away, my blissful glow? So what's going on, Rudy? Bring me up to speed.
Well, I'm starting to lean towards that doctor husband. He's got the motive, he's got the know-how.
Alibi?
It's a little shaky right now. He says he was at the hospital all night.
And what about Leo Van Gogh? He slept with the victim, then dumped her.
Yeah, but I talked to him, and he was with Hazel hanging his pictures in her diner. Besides, the method of murder, the draining her blood, it just doesn't fit.
I don't know, Rudy. Something about that guy bugs me.
Yeah, his interest in Ellie. Come on. But I'm working on a warrant for Dr. Embry's house, so let's see what that turns up.
Don't forget about the Transylvania trio.
I haven't, but they got an alibi. Us. This is so strange. I got a murder victim drained of blood, and the only suspects I can rule out at this point are a pack of visiting vampires. Welcome to glory.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Hazel, coffee, supersize.
Like that. How?
Ellie, do you have a second?
My cooling off period is not over yet, Mike, so let's just press the pause button for tonight, okay? And maybe we can talk tomorrow. And I will talk to you later.
Paint in hand.
Okay.
Well, you never stop working, do you?
Well, when you love what you do, it's not work.
Tell me, Leo, when is it you decide to seduce your models? Before or after you see them without their clothes on?
What bothers you more, Mike? That I might see Ellie naked, or that I've committed my life to my art? Well, you just have a job.
Coffee to go? So go.
Hey, nice murder piece. Any developments before we go to press?
Everything I have is in there. Still no arrest. I'm a passionate person, right?
You're my brother. I prefer to think of you as annoying. Who's Ann Palmer?
My expose, goth vampires? They're everywhere. Seattle, California, the Midwest. These kids wear fangs and actually drink blood. Sarah, this isn't just a job, is it? I mean, there's art and passion in news reporting, right?
So Ann Palmer is a vampire? Do you know her?
Well, it seems I do. Only I know her as Jade Lafayette, not Ann Palmer from Olympia, Washington.
We'll keep up the artistic passion and I might just give you page 2.
We searched his car, his house, everything came up empty. Even the dock is clean.
Has every minute of his rounds at the hospital been completely verified?
Yeah, with the exception of the hour he spent napping in the hospital lounge. So what am I doing standing here talking to you? I'm on it.
Hey, Ted, come on in, Mike.
It was the girls. They killed Jacinda Embry. It's from the Olympia Tribune.
Vampire killer strikes in Olympia.
I had an opportunity to go through some of Jade's stuff at the diner this morning. Her real name's Ann Palmer. She's a freshman at the university in Olympia. I ran a search for the word vampire in the local newspapers for the last year.
This girl was killed 2 blocks from the university.
You see where I'm going with this? They've been traveling around killing people, draining their blood.
All right, I'm gonna call Olympia PD and have them send me their murder file. If it's them, we need to prove it before another corpse pops up.
Hello? Jay? Hello, is anybody in here? Is anybody here? Hello, Fright Night. Oh, that's bad. That's really not good. That's really bad.
Oh, God. What are you doing here?
Okay, I followed you. I just, kept imagining them passing your virgin blood around in a Dixie cup.
You came to rescue me? Without my express consent, I might add.
Okay. Broken record.
Like us?
Can we go now?
No, hey. Check it out.
Okay, now we really can go.
Relax. There's nobody in here.
That's because they're in there.
No way. You think? Maybe we should open one. How could you breathe, though, in a coffin? Unless you don't need to breathe.
God. Okay, it's time to...
Wait. I'm gonna open one up.
Oh, no, you're not.
Watch me.
Zane, don't.
Sam.
This is what gets you in trouble, Zane. You kiss me, you get slapped. You open that, you get bit. Capiche?
Maybe I'm just not as scared of the unknown as you. Look, Sam. You're curious. You know it. Sam, you gotta see this.
Then let's just go.
Come here. You gotta see this.
That is not funny.
I so got you scared.
I didn't.
I told you there's nobody in there. You gotta learn to be more of a risk taker.
Zane? Here we go. Go.
Vampires in Glory?
Are you gonna bite me?
Not unless you want me to.
And all new Glory Days. Today at 4.
A Valentine Heart Under Fire.
Your destiny was to be with Christopher. It should have been you.
An all-new Gilmore Girls.
Saturday at 5 on UPN 53.
Sandwich calzone style. This is like nothing you've ever seen before in your life.
Next floor, housewares and the pizza you eat like a sandwich. The new Pizzone, $5.99 or 2 for $10.99.
The Pizzone revolution has begun, shoppers. Join us.
Carrot Top here with a little reminder. You're gonna make a collect call. Whoa, just dial down the center with 1-800-CALLATT. Now, that's it. It's free for you and cheap for them. Hey. Oh, so you want some of this too?
Save big bucks on every call. Just dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
Doesn't a spanking come with this penalty?
Now, experience the true intensity of color.
Introducing Herbal Essences Hair Color, made with pure color extracts that saturate your hair for intense color like never before. Shine so brilliant, unbelievable color that holds on and won't let go. Got the urge?
Oh, yeah.
New Herbal Essences Hair Color from Clairol. A beauty all your own.
What's going on?
Are great ways to connect with your Valentine at Radio Shack, where you'll find a variety of fun, unique gifts they're sure to love. Like this talking picture frame that really says I love you, on sale just $9.99. An RCA Personal LCD TV on sale only $79.99. And this Olympus digital camera to share memories with loved ones, just $179.99.
What's going on?
Our other great deals on wireless phones, accessories, and more. This Valentine, stay connected to the ones you love with help from Radio Shack.
Lorelai Gilmore's Valentine is her ex and his new love.
What'd you think of her? She's a witch. I don't know her well enough to judge.
Now a heart under fire must face the truth.
Your destiny was to be with Christopher. It should have been you.
An all-new Gilmore Girls.
Today at 5 on UPN 53.
It's here, the huge President's Day mattress sale at Mattress Warehouse. Save 25, 30, up to 40% off every Certa-Perfect Sleeper, Simmons Beauty Rest, and Spring Air back supporter. You'll also save on futons, water beds, bunk beds, iron beds, air beds, adjustable beds, and oak bedroom furniture. Plus free 12-month same as cash, free delivery, free setup, and free removal. So hurry into the huge President's Day sale going on now at all Mattress Warehouse locations.
You need a car to get the most out of life, but banks won't finance you if you have bad credit or no credit at all. Hi, I'm Fran Tarkington. You can get your car financing quickly and easily by calling 1-800-BAR-NONE. Our operators are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In minutes, they'll complete your application, and you can have your approval package the very next day. Just one call from the privacy of your home, and your check could be on its way. Even if you've been turned down before, get the car you need and deserve. Call 1-800-BAR-NONE right now.
7-piece packages now at Furniture Factory Outlet. Starting at just $6.98, you get a sofa, love seat, coffee table, 2 end tables, and 2 lamps. All 7 pieces starting at just $6.98. Everything in stock is ready for immediate delivery, or use our 100% free layaway until tax refund time. At Furniture Factory Outlet, you'll find the prices are low on bedrooms, dining rooms, and even mattresses. And there's no down payment or interest for an entire year. Incredible 7-piece packages today at Furniture Factory Outlet. The prices are low at FFO, Furniture Factory Outlet.
What are we waiting for? The records from Olympia? Look, man, I can't go accuse people of murder without logical evidence. And those girls have airtight alibis.
They could be sticking their fangs into people as we speak.
Whoa, I don't think so. Hey guys, you're not gonna believe this one.
You gotta be kidding me.
Your students?
For the 4th time, we caused no harm. You can check with my professor, Sheriff. We're all writing papers in sociology.
You terrified and harassed 2 innocent teenagers.
No. Actually, it was kind of fun. I mean, it was just like a haunted house. Don't you think, Sam?
Never been so scared in my life, Rudy. It was fun.
Here's my synopsis, signed by the department heads of the university. It's unorthodox, but it's true.
You realize I have a murdered body that's been drained of blood.
I know that. We were wrong to hold out as long as we did.
That murder ruined our Glory experiment. Zane was our last-ditch attempt to salvage some research.
Research. By impersonating a vampire.
Vampires are allegorical counterparts to societal fears of mortality. In becoming vampires, we embody those fears, and then we study reactions.
Well, academia's gotten a lot more exciting since I've been in school.
We pick our subjects, then we test them, then we get them to fill out a survey to compile the results.
The article you found is what gave me the idea.
You were both very brave. We were all really impressed. Most subjects wouldn't come within 3 feet of a closed coffin.
I should charge you girls with obstruction of justice. I've been wasting my time investigating a bunch of college girls while a real murderer is still out there.
I'm sorry, Rudy.
Okay, so where'd you get your contacts?
An optometrist in Olympia that was hip to the project. You guys are perfect for each other. Your bold actions and internal timidity, they really complement each other. Make a great couple. I hope it stays that way.
It's so obvious what should be transpiring between us. Something's gotta give here.
How about a slap in the face, the sequel?
Come on, Sam. Hey, what could it hurt to try? Take a risk.
Saying standing beside you is a risk.
And let me change that.
Zane. Zane, come on.
So I guess I was going to be one of the lab rats, right?
I could have picked anyone, Rudy. No one else had your dimples.
Well, you're not immortal, so I suppose that's pretty good.
I'm very much alive, Rudy, and so are you. Sexual frustration and all. You know, most men are attracted to me because of this vampire get-up, but you were attracted to me despite it. I like that. You have my cell number. I'll be in town for one more night, and I'd like it if we could spend it together. Take a risk. Give a little. Call me.
This just came in from Olympia. Let's check this out.
Leo? Hello? Believe it or not, I'm here. Hello? Leo? Dr. Embry, what are you doing here? Where's Leo?
It's the same MO. Blood drained from the body with a 25-gauge needle. Ligature marks on the wrists and ankles.
Why does she look familiar?
I know why.
I loved my wife. Why doesn't anybody understand that?
Of course you left her.
You know what it's like? Imagine another man's hands on your wife's body. Knowing what he did to her.
Put the gun down. You don't want to do this. We can talk. I'm a very... Oh, thank God. He's still alive. I'm gonna call Rudy.
Ellie? You won't be calling anyone.
What'd I tell you? Same hair, same eyes.
Yep, you're right. It's her.
Where did Leo say he was from again? Mick something.
McCleary, which is about 20 miles from Olympia.
She was an art major. Maybe she met Leo at the university.
I can't believe Leo had anything to do with this.
He showed me his portrait of Jacinda. He was very proud of it. He said her beauty will never fade.
Yeah, but what's his motive to drain her blood?
Leo's all about his art. It's got to be something... Hazel, can you turn out the lights, please? Rudy, hand me the luminol.
Painted with blood.
Sick.
He immortalizes them. God.
Ellie! Wait, Mike! Hey, Mike!
I was gonna leave Glory Island after Jacinda. Then I saw you and I knew I had to stay.
Please, Leo, don't do this. Don't.
I had to paint you. But you're too beautiful to be in these clothes. So let's get you ready. You see, you're like the others, Ellie. Special. Alive. For so long, my work was flat, lifeless, until I realized how I could bring life to it. It was the missing ingredient, Ellie. Now my art can live forever.
Ellie! Drop that gun, now! It's over. Give it up, Leo.
You'll be fine, just be careful.
I'm gonna count to 3 and you're gonna drop that gun.
I'm afraid not, Sheriff.
1, drop the gun. 2, you shoot him, I shoot you. You hear me? You do it and you're a dead man.
Oh no. I'm gonna live forever. Right, Mike?
3, no!
All is well in glory. Ellie's safe. Greg Embry's fine. Sheriff Rudy saves the day.
Is that the headline? I like it.
Ooh, you've been holding out on me. You gonna call her?
She wants us to spend the night together. Rosalind.
So why are you sitting here with me? Call her.
What are the people gonna think when they find out the sheriff's having non-committed sexual relations with a girl who wears fangs?
So don't tell anyone. Not even me. 2 words, Rudy. Contrary action. One of us should. None of us really did, you know?
It's just been so long for me, though, you know? So long. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it is. But do it anyway.
Don't you have a deadline you gotta make?
Yeah. I had to get that story in. So you're gonna call her, right?
Oh, no. I'm not gonna tell. Not even you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
See you around.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I got home and I was lying in bed alone. And I just hate the way we left things. And I couldn't sleep and I was hoping that maybe we could talk.
So you mean you're not still mad at me?
Well, it's hard to stay mad at someone who saves you from a hideous death. I've come around a bit.
Maybe I'm the one who needs to hit the pause button for the night.
Come on, Mike. It was a hell of a day. Can't we just excuse certain things?
Is that what we should do? Should we ignore what we really think? Should we ignore what we said? Should we ignore the fact that neither one of us took a step remotely near any action contrary to who we are?
I tried. It almost got me killed,
No,
but
you
I
didn't try, Ellie, and neither did I. Posing for a lunatic is no risk to you any more than me committing to my job. It's just one more way to detach and to continue to avoid connecting with anything that's real.
Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're...
well, that's about all the connecting I can take for one night. We could talk about this tomorrow, or laugh about it, or forget about it, or we could just leave it at ...
Laughing with your pretty mind.
Okay.
Laughing with your broken eyes. Laughing with your lover's tongue. In lullaby. Ooh, stars go blue. Stars go blue. Stars
Filet-O-fish sandwiches for just $2. Start smiling.